Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Grigorovich with this week's episode of How to Use MCIS. So today this video is going to go over assessments and specifically the Interest Profiler. So once you guys are all logged into MNCIS, you're going to hover over assessments and then you're going to click on Interest Profiler short form. Since I've already taken this myself, it's not going to show what it'll look like for you. And if you've already taken it, it's just going to show the same thing that you see on my screen right now. But if you haven't taken this profiler, you're going to see a statement and then a 5 radio buttons that say strongly like, unsure, dislike, strongly dislike. And basically you're just going to read the sentence and then be like, okay, is this something that I want to do, not really sure, or definitely don't want to do? So it'll be things like, do I want to teach a high school class? And then you kind of put in there whether or not you'd be interested in it. So be really open-minded, because some of those things, they're really obscure, like coming up with a new strain of sugar, and just be like, if you're kind of interested in that, and then maybe mark unsure or like, just be really open-minded when you're answering it. So, once you've taken that, I think it's close to 60 questions, it's going to kick out what's called your Holland code. So this is also like a RIASEC code because the letters are RIASEC, but it's just a fancy word for a bunch of different personality traits. So as you guys can see, my least one is realistic. So that means based on what I answered, I'm not really good with working with my hands, things like that. And I prefer for my job to be more social or artistic or with business. So my highest though is social. It was kind of a big jump there. There's a space of 10. So when you click on social, it's going to kick out a bunch of career pathways. So this way you can go ahead and explore different things that you might be interested in. So these are all things that are social jobs. So jobs that would be social in nature, things that are working with people. So I'm just going to click on a random one here. Let's say park naturalists. So this page kind of shows you a lot of different overviews, and it's really simple. There's not much to read on it, but just gives you a basic idea of what the work is like. Talks about what things should you study and also how much would you earn. So this is like the median salary. So most people in average or in the middle make this much, and the lower 25% of the industry make this, and the higher make that. So, park naturalists can make pretty high, so that's pretty cool. I want you guys to see too how, because it's going to kick out your pathway, if you want to know what career cluster that part is in, then you're going to want to hit clusters index. So that's going to show you that park naturalist falls in the science, technology, and engineering cluster. If you need a reminder for what a cluster is, so remember that in any work industry, there are 6 career fields, and within each field is a specific cluster. So the colors, the yellow, green, purple, blue, red, orange, those are all career fields, and within the career fields, there's specific clusters. So marketing is a cluster, business management is a cluster. What the website gives you in social, when you click on your Holland code, it gives you a bunch of pathways. So the pathways in this chart are these plain text ones with a little caret. So it's the more specific and the more fine-tuned answer. Okay. So for example, if I click crossing guard, if that's the industry I want to work in, that's actually in, let's see, law and public safety. So it actually falls into this one. So what's interesting is park naturalist was actually in the science and engineering field, but the crossing guard one was in human services. And so one thing to really keep in mind is just because you get social doesn't mean that you're a specific career cluster or a specific career field. It means that you can be anything within all of them. So it's really useful to, if it's easier for you to search based on the things that you like to do, then this would be the interest profiler, would be the assessment to go off of. So if you really want to make sure that the job that you're in matches with what you like to do, then this is going to be the assessment that's going to help you figure out what job you'd actually be good in. So what's interesting is for me, Mrs. Grigorovich, I've actually worked as many of these counselor jobs. I've worked as a family therapist, I've been school counselor, I've been a mental health counselor, and so it matches what I've actually done in life. So here's school counselor, that's me. And I've worked a lot in some of these industries, and so, yeah, let me see here. Okay. So again, the interest profiler is going to be what you'll want to use when you're wanting to pick a career based on things that you like to do. Okay, that's all I've got for this one. And check out my other videos talking about the other assessments. All right, thanks.